Good evening, everyone. Noble here.
Wow, that is a weird way for me to put on my glasses.
Anyways, and if today's video, if it isn't obvious by the title already, will be a rather special episode. Now, I don't mean special as in like the eating glue kind of special, but at this point it might as well be that. Anyways, today's subject is Suzy Lou, the mundane Matilda of YouTube, if you may. She's been caught up in a bit of drama around YouTube as of recently, mostly false flagging other people's videos, but before we can get into the meat of that, let's introduce the subject, shall we?
Who is Suzy Lou, and why are people so worked up over her? Well, you've come to the right place. By her YouTube bio, she describes herself as a variety gamer who focused on the story of games. It kind of makes you raise an eyebrow as to what kind of content she makes, huh? Well, it ain't pretty, let me tell you. Just one glance from her channel and you can already tell what kind of mess I've gotten myself into.
But let's not sweat the details of how she likes the trailer for the Lion King movie. Let's just let that slide, shall we? You know which trailer I'm talking about. You know the one, the Lion King trailer that literally strips away everything that made Lion King special. Yeah, you know the one. Or the fact that she really gets emotional for games. Like, I understand that you're a lady and all, but you don't have to cry every time Roxas shows up on screen. You don't have to do that. It ain't a pretty image, even for a lady like you. People might meme it and put it in their videos. Oh, I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going. Now we're getting into the heat of things.
Remember how I said Lucy should lay off the crying in her videos because someone might meme it? Well, a content creator by the name of Marc After Dark added a clip of her crying to a video he made. He used a clip of her crying at the beginning of the video as a joke, but Suzy...
Oh no, she didn't like that. Not one bit. With the use of the clip in his video, Suzy decided to give Marc the old 1-2 copyright bruiser to the ribs and issue a false copyright claim. Because apparently she can copyright her face? I don't know. She delivered the punch, yeah, but pretty much lost the war. Now, I've wanted to make a video about false copyright claims for a while now, but I never had time to actually make it, or I never had a reason to. This is a better time than any. Without further ado, let me explain what a false copyright claim is. Actually, I'm going to let Marc here explain what it is.
Hey, I'm Marc and I work on copyright at YouTube. Today I'm going to tell you about 3 things. First, I'm going to talk a bit about abusive copyright claims and takedowns, which is when someone who doesn't own the copyright to any content in your video tries to tell us that they do. Then, I'll tell you what YouTube does to protect your videos from bogus claims and takedowns. And last, I'll let you know what your options are if you ever run into a copyright issue that you think is a mistake.
3 things. 3 little things is all you need to know about copyright.
So what do I mean when I say abusive copyright claims? You might already know, but not everyone does. When people use our copyright claiming tools, like Content ID or sending a takedown request to claim or take down videos that they don't have the rights to, that's abusive. In other words, these are bogus or fraudulent Content ID claims and copyright takedowns, and they're not okay.
Bogus, you say? Kind of like what Suzy did to Marc? You're right, Marc. It's totally bogus.
We take abuse of our copyright tools seriously, and we're not afraid to punish people who misuse them. That said, YouTube isn't a court of law, and we're not always able to make a final call about who really owns the rights to what content. Sometimes, that needs to be determined in court. To explain this more, I'm going to need to give you a little background info first. On YouTube, there are two types of copyright issues you might run into. Your video can get a copyright takedown, which results in a strike, or it could be claimed through Content ID, which is used by thousands of YouTube partners, most of whom manage the rights of many different creators and artists.
So, Content ID issued by a YouTube partner, huh? What if I want to copyright my face? Is that valid? Is that a valid claim? Because apparently Susie did that.
On the other hand, the takedown process is available to anyone who owns a copyright.
Takedown requests are available to anyone, huh? Oh man, I guess they really did mean that. Wow.
Even though these systems work differently, we use similar guidelines to tell if a Content ID claim or a takedown request is suspicious. There are certain patterns that show us very clearly when a copyright issue is bogus. Now, if you're a legitimate copyright owner, don't worry about making a casual mistake, getting labeled as fraudulent or abusive. It's very unlikely, and if we do suspect something, we'll give you a chance to explain what happened before you take any action on your channel.
Except you shouldn't. Why do you punish others who try to appeal the copyright claim with a strike? And let others who issued the claim walk away scot-free? Why are you doing that?
We always try to distinguish between people who are maliciously abusing copyright to block videos they don't like, and people who have made an innocent mistake. Copyright is complicated, and we understand that it can be tricky to manage your rights, so we always try to educate people about how the process works. But we have zero tolerance for bad actors who use copyright as a tool to censor or troll members of the YouTube community. One thing that's important to keep in mind is that for large copyright owners using Content ID, small oversights or mistakes they make can have a huge impact.
So let me get this straight. You just said that you have zero tolerance for anybody who tries to censor themselves on YouTube or try to censor others from talking about themselves on YouTube. But when Susie does it, her excuse is that she's blocking the haters. Now that's bogus.
It's kind of got to the point where it's like there's that much like misinformation, false rumors, hate videos and things like that have been going around on YouTube since Monday, I think. And the funny thing is, they just kind of came up out of nowhere, definitely took me by surprise, and a lot of the things I'm reading are just completely false.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No.
Okay, so, Susie Lou, let me level with you. How in the hell did I, a YouTube channel with barely 400 subscribers...
Mind you, I'm not making this about myself. I'm just pointing it out here. I'm just stating the facts.
How did I, a YouTube channel with barely 400 subscribers, manage to find so much wrong within your response video, within this single video made by YouTubes themselves?
I said YouTubes. That should not be in the video. I need to do this scene again. Fuck.
Anyways, let's get back on topic. As you all know, Susie made a response video to all the hate. She also responded to Twitter to the copyright claim. Well, I mean, you could call it a response if you had half a brain cell. Honestly, her reasoning behind why she copyrighted the video is such a dumb argument. So, your reason as to why you copyrighted the entire video, as to why you put a claim, was because he used your face in a video.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
By that logic, shouldn't your PewDiePie video get copyrighted by the man himself? Shouldn't that happen? I mean, you did react to his video, so by your logic, it should be okay for him to do that, right?
No way! He's a more popular YouTuber than me. He shouldn't do that. That's not fair. This fucking bitch. Okay, back to the video. After this whole debacle, Marc tweeted to Susie after the strike was issued on his video. Marc's tweets were pretty tamed. I mean, there wasn't really anything roast-worthy or anything. It was just simply a sarcastic tweet to her. A simply sarcastic tweet with a winky face at the end. But Susie, oh ho ho ho, this dame had a lot of colorful things to say to him.
Literally no one cares what you tweet. You are just a massive loser.
But you responded to him, didn't you? By that logic, it showed that you cared enough to respond to the tweet. I don't even need this anymore. I need the entire bottle.
Oh man, this case just keeps on giving and giving, doesn't it? From the title of the scene, you can already tell what we're going to be talking about right now. Well, recently there was a podcast held by a content creator called Augie RFC alongside with numerous others. In this podcast, they set out to try and find the truth to this whole disaster involving Susie, and during this live stream, they managed to get Susie's boyfriend onto the stream for questioning.
But ho ho ho! Later down the stream, Miss Copyright herself actually came onto the stream. Let's just say the stream was, it's not good for Susie. Just take a look.
Alright, would you both be willing to show your flag histories on your channels to prove your innocence?
I've already showed mine. Susie's away for a walk with the dog. Well, I mean, she's literally walking the dog right now, so I can't ask her, can I?
They want her flag history.
They can want all she wants, man. She's out walking the dog.
Yo, is Susie done running this triathlon with her dog?
Oh, fuck knows what she is, dude.
Well, if this dog ever lands in the airport, you'll see what kind of person she is.
I'll tell you what, my dog is 24 years old. He's the 10th oldest dog in the world, and he can walk around the block faster.
Yeah, I don't think Susie's walking the dog.
I don't really buy that, I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Oh, I totally agree that hate and criticism are two very different things, but, you know, considering some of the comments that were on there, not that you guys would know, but I do know the difference.
I mean, so
is he responsible for his fan base saying stuff to you?
One at a time, one at a time. I got 5 minutes.
Alright, then show your flag history. We don't need
We need to see your flag history.
One of you guys sounds like a cartoon character. It's actually amazing.
I don't care, I want to see your flag history. I mean, this is vital. If you want to prove your innocence, you gotta show your flag history.
Why would I care to prove my innocence to a bunch of nobodies?
We need to see that you 100% did not flag Tipster.
Okay, that's fine. Then you can have that. It's really not a big deal.
Oh, no. You gotta see video. We can't see that.
We need the screen share.
We need the screen share.
Whoa, hold on.
Lots of GG Reloaded, though.
Yeah, lots of GG Reload.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can't have.
And you can look. She
God.
can scroll down too. Like, where's the scroll?
Oh my.
Wait.
Look on the right-hand side.
Not,
you can scroll down.
This is not a good look, Susie.
Wait a minute! It's all the stuff talking about the story! Wait a minute!
Yeah,
wait a minute! Susie, no!
Oof.
God damn, Susie, you're kind of full of yourself, aren't you? Susie is just another case of someone who thinks they're better than anyone else. It's really a damn shame once you think about it. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But before I go, I actually want to give my opinions on the whole Suzy Lou false copyright thing. False copywriting someone is a terrible thing to do. Not only do you put them at the risk of getting a strike on their channel, but you also put yourself in danger by almost having your channel terminated if the copyright claim was false. Also, because of your egotistical attitude, you could have avoided all of this and taken it as a joke, but because it was supposed to be all about you, Susie, all because of you, you didn't, and you made yourself a bigger problem.
You screwed yourself because you didn't like someone using a 30-second clip that literally didn't even make fun of you in the first place. Didn't even make fun of you.
Real. That's not fair. It's not fair. That's made me cry because it was so amazing.
Stop it. Get some.
Oh, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate everybody who watches the video up until this point. I know this video might be short, or it might be out of the woodworks as all of a sudden, but I'm trying to get stuff on the channel to go, you know? I'm trying to make videos as I'm pleasing right now, but life has other plans. So hopefully this is a little bit of a change of pace. Next video we're going to be talking about something kind of serious. To me anyways, so I'm going to try my best to not, you know, make a whole ruckus about it or make a whole big deal about it. But to be honest, the next video is going to be something quite serious to me. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you please like, and comment on videos, watch this video, first video, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys really, really soon. But till then, don't be a stranger. Bye! See ya!